really, dude. I told Megan to come over. This is fucking. I could not believe this shit.
I don't really understand why you were so shocked by this.
She goes, I can't. And I go, what's wrong? And she's like, my check engine light is on. They told me I'm not allowed to drive.
I'm serious.
Megan.
What? I don't understand why that's so crazy.
All my cars have check engine lights on.
Seriously?
Yes, Megan.
I've never had that come on before.
You just need an oil change, maybe?
No, I had an oil change.
Megan, that's so normal. I cannot explain to you.
Well, I have an appointment tomorrow at 8:30.
Dude, she was like, I'm like, just come. And she's like, I can't drive. I have the appointment tomorrow at 8:30. They told me not to use the car. Like it's dynamite.
Sounds like she just didn't want to come.
No.
Partly true.
No, Jay, she was being honest.
Oh,
and it sounded like if she got in the car, it'd blow up. Like, Megan, do you realize
I thought that might happen.
Do you realize how many people have check engine lights on? Everyone would just be.
No,
Are you
thought.
a very
see
by the
random
rules
car-
kind of gal?
When it comes to like car stuff, just because it's like so not in my wheelhouse, like I don't understand technology very well. But it wasn't the oil change light; it was like the engine light.
Yes, Megan, that's so normal.
I don't know.
My
I don't
Tesla and my Aston Martin both have
But you're like a unique breed when it comes to that type of stuff.
What are you talking?
You just like let it go, and it somehow works out for you.
I'm telling you,
Meanwhile,
anybody with any car has the check engine light on. I promise you, it's like the most normal thing.
Like for example, the other day I was driving and the tire pressure thing came on, and I was like, oh, that's weird. I'll just keep driving. And I was like, actually, let me just check it out. And I'd go into a gas station, and I had a nail in my tire.
Speaking of cars and problems, another employee of ours, Taylor Hudson. Taylor, say hello.
Hello, that is me.
Taylor yesterday totaled her car.
Oh no, what happened?
Hey.
Yeah, I did.
The one you bought her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
I still got mine.
Taylor got in a little car accident.
Knock on wood.
Are you okay?
Jason just said, I still
Yeah.
got mine. just to rub it.
Me too.
First
You
of
can
all,
borrow mine.
no one got hurt, thankfully.
Great.
But her car's fucking destroyed. It's like gone to pieces.
Did your airbags go off?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Her entire front's gone.
And you weren't hurt at all?
Oh my God, Tay.
She's got some cuts and
Oh
stuff.
my God, Tay, your hand. Did
Guys.
you make her keep working, David, after the accident?
Yeah. This is her by her car.
Oh
my
my
God.
god.
Who did you call first, David?
Yeah.
She called me and she's like, she's crying. She's like, you need to get over here right now. This is so bad. I'm like, okay, I know she got in a car accident, but dude, how she was freaking out.
I would have too. 1,000%.
I know, but like the amount she was freaking out, I was like, she killed 3 people.
Oh, yeah.
Like she took 3 people with her. Yeah. This is fucked. Like, and I was trying to like.
I wasn't even like sobbing
and
that much though. I was
it was
just
so
scared.
scary because no, you were crying, and I heard the OnStar in the background.
Yeah.
So she was talking to both me and her, like the Mercedes contact that
Yeah.
goes, "Is everything okay?" And she was like answering both questions. So she was like really panicky, and I was like, "Tay, how many people are hurt?" Like I was trying to get all the information as I'm speeding over there.
Right.
I was fucking freaking
that's
out. I was
scary.
so scared. And then I got there, and it was fine. And it was crazy. There was this like one guy that pulled over. And he was just like helping direct traffic. He was just like a random civilian, and he like put his jacket on. He had a
what a
flashlight,
hero.
and he was helping people. And he was like really nice to like both the people involved.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, "When do you think the cops will come?" He's like, the cops aren't coming."
Yeah.
And like the cars were like fucking shattered, like glass everywhere. The front bumper was like across the street. Like it was, the cars were everywhere. And he was just like, "Yeah, cops don't come for this stuff." And then luckily, luckily a cop came by, and it was really funny. He recognized me, and at the end, Taylor goes, "He bought me this car." But no, Taylor. Yeah, everything's fine, which is awesome because it could have been so much worse. But what was so crazy is an hour and a half after I dropped Taylor off at my car to drive home, I got a call from King, this guy who works at Mercedes,
King.
who sold me Taylor's car.
Right.
He sold me your car, and he calls me. He's like, "Hey, brother," I haven't talked to him in months. He's like, "Hey, brother, you came up on my mind this morning. Something just told me to call you.
Wow.
I wanted to see if you're
whoa.
okay."
The universe is
I remember
crazy.
King.
Yeah, And,
Yeah.
and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Dude, you must be the best salesman on planet Earth." Because
He got an alert.
because my assistant actually just got in a car accident with the car you sold us, and he goes, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like I knew this morning that I had to call you, and I put it off till tonight because I had some things."
It's crazy.
That is why.
It's
That's
insane.
literally crazy.
And and I got text from him like 3 hours later. He was like, "But if you need anything, come on in."
Oh my God. So
I'll
is the
take
car
care of you.
salvageable? Like,
Oh, and the cop got there, and he told me this weird thing. He was like, when the tow came, he was like, "Make sure that that's your tow." Because I didn't know people do this, but there's scammer tow trucks that just drive around and they look for accidents, and then they pick you up and they hold you in their impound lot for like they won't let you get your car back, and then every day they charge you $200 for your car being there, and it's like a scam that they all do. And the tow truck guy got there, and like the cop went to go talk to him, and the cop was like, "Who are you with?" He was like interrogating this fucking
Really?
yeah, because it's like a normal thing where like tow truck drivers like scam people, and the tow truck driver was like, I'm with the client, and the cop's like, "Who's the client?" And they're like, "Dealership," and he's like, "What dealership?" And he's like, "Mercedes," and he's like, "Okay, you're
No,
free."
that's nice.
Yeah, but like he
They
was
did
like
that.
making sure that like this person wasn't like trying to like,
That's crazy. I mean, that would probably be really easy to do. I just never thought
so
of
easy,
it.
and it's so crazy that like they do that to people that are in fucking accidents. Like
Right,
that's so
they're already
shitty to
at a
shit on
bad
somebody
point.
that's like in the worst point
That's
of their
wild.
point of the day.
Wait, the guy you mentioned, the guy that was like a civilian helping out, and he put the vest on.
Yeah.
Did you hear him go? Yeah, I work for Dr. Phil.
Oh yeah, he worked for Dr. Phil.
Really?
Yeah, it's so funny. I was like, my friend's Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
once
no
a week.
I got so mad. Taylor told me this morning, and this is like halfway. She calls me on FaceTime. And she's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, nothing. What are you doing?" She's like, "I got into a little accident last night." And I was like, "What?" And I was like, "You didn't call me or tell me." But when a rock flew into her windshield like
was
2 months ago,
traumatic.
she calls me immediately. Oh my God, a rock just flew into my windshield, and then doesn't come and she totals her car. I got so scared.
There's something frustrating about a rock in a windshield.
Right, because that's like, it's like,
You live with it
Yeah.
forever. Like it's just like
and then
always
you're just
there.
staring at it, and it's like,
Well, how,
You also call me when a bird flew into your car.
right.
I feel like that happens to you a lot, Taylor.
Yeah.
That does happen to me a lot. I
kills
don't
a
know.
lot
I
of-
got one time in my Mini Cooper. I went into a little shopping area, and then like my friends and I got ice cream, like whatever. And then I'm pulling out, right, and this girl goes, "Roll down your window." And I was looking around like, "Wait, me?" And I rolled down my window, and she goes, "There's a bird stuck in your grill of your car," and it literally had its wings still up, like it was flying.